Pink and the purple are bleeding through the rain as I try to find a rhythm in the metropolitan pain. I'm wearing a future that was written in the past, wondering how the memories were ever built to last.
I'm dancing in the flicker of a retro modern glow,
watching how the ghosts of the digital ways grow.
I remember when the neon was a brand new kind of light, cutting through the shadows of a lonely city night. But now it feels like home, like a faded old friend, a technicolor story that refuses to end.
I see the reflection of a 1950s dream in the jagged edges of a laser-colored beam. It's a high-definition memory,
A fluorescent joy,
a sophisticated toy
for a girl and a boy.
We're dreaming in the shades that the circuits employ. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of the artificial light.
It's a crossover fever,
A jazz soul surge, where the memory and the battery decide to converge. Electric and ancient, a rhythmic design,
neon nostalgia,
crossing the line.
the jukebox is glowing like a shrine in the hall, while the laser light shadows climb up on the wall. I've learned that the beauty is often in the flash, in the soulful collision and the rhythmic crash. It's a vintage perspective on a modern day grid,
Showing the world what the darkness has hid. I'm checking the voltage on the electric air with the scent of the ozone and the wind in my hair. It's a high fashion longing, a glamorous hum, waiting for the total recollection to come. We're masterpieces in progress, captured in the gas, in a neon nostalgia that will never let us pass. It's a high definition memory,
a fluorescent joy,
a sophisticated toy
for a girl and a boy.
We're dreaming in the shades that the circuits employ. We I'm calling out into a canyon of chrome, searching for a frequency that leads me back home. My voice is a ripple on a metallic lake, leaving a trail of the promises I didn't break.
It's bouncing off the towers, it's sliding down the glass,
watching the ghosts of the conversation pass.
I hear a resonance from a long time ago, back when the music was steady and slow. It's a shimmer in the static, a glint in the dark, a tiny vibration from a flickering spark. I'm catching the waves on a vintage machine, reading the messages hidden in between. It's a metallic memory, a hollow point sound, floating like a feather just above the ground. We're lost in the loop of the lost and the found. We're living in a silver echo tonight, reflecting the sound in a pale kind of light. It's a crossover hollow, a jazz-infused ring, the kind of persistence that the lonely hearts bring. Fading, but faithful, a rhythmic delay, silver echo, never going away. The original shout has been swallowed by time, leaving the rhythm and leaving the rhyme. I've sung into valleys and I've played on the peaks, but it's the lingering whisper that everyone seeks. It's a soulful reminder of what we once were, in the blur of the movement and the metropolitan stir. I'm amplifying the silence until it gets loud, tracing the outline of a digital cloud. It's a high-definition mercury-based soul, letting the repetition take a massive control. We're mirrors of music, we're shadows of song, in a silver echo that is a lifetime long. It's a metallic memory, a hollow point sound, floating like a feather just above the ground. We're lost in the loop of the lost and the found. We're living in a silver echo tonight, reflecting the sound in a pale kind of light. It's a crossover hollow, a jazz-infused ring, the kind of persistence that the lonely hearts bring. Fading, but faithful, a rhythmic delay, silver echo, never going away. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me? I hear you like a phantom vibration. It's perfectly true, from the wall to the floor to the edge of the soul. Silver echo is taking control. Silver, 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 silver. We're living in a silver echo tonight, reflecting the sound in a pale kind of light. It's a crossover hollow, a jazz-infused ring, the kind of persistence that the lonely hearts bring. Fading, but faithful, a rhythmic delay, to the silence.
I've built a cathedral of stone and of lime to keep out the weather and the passage of time. My chest is a quarry of a white-veined rock, securely protected by a heavy-duty lock. I'm cold to the touch, and I'm hard to the bone, sitting on a throne of a polished stone.
I've seen a lot of statues in the gardens of old, trying to stay young while the world gets cold. But a heart made of marble can't feel the beat of the rhythm of the soul or the city-wide heat. I got a chisel of a jazz-colored light, trying to break through to the middle of the night. It's a heavy-duty silence, a monumental chill, a frozen emotion on the marble-topped hill. We're waiting for a warmth that the heavens instill. Oh, you've got a marble heart in your chest, put in the fire and the fever to rest. It's a cross of a sculpture, a soul-infused stone, a beautiful fortress that stands all alone. Elegant, icy, and perfectly still, in the marble heart of a stubborn will. They say that the stone is a permanent thing that doesn't feel the sorrow or the wintertime sting. But even the marble will crumble to dust under the weight of the time and the rust. So let the cracks show, let the light leak through, to show the world the authentic you. I'm smoothing the edges with a high-fashion wax, waiting for the internal armor to relax. It's a sophisticated bird in a statuesque soul, letting the architecture take a massive control. I wanna be granite, I wanna be steel, so I never have to know how it feels to be real. It's a heavy-duty silence, a monumental chill, a frozen emotion on a marble-topped hill. We're waiting for a warmth that the heavens instill. Oh, you got a marble heart in your chest, put in the fire and the fever to rest. It's a crossover sculpture, a soul-infused stone, a beautiful fortress that stands all alone. Elegant, icy, and perfectly still, in the marble heart of a stubborn will. Don't break it, just wake it. Don't let the coldness of the world overtake it. From the grain of the rock to the core of the soul, marble heart is losing control. Marble heart, let it start. You got a marble heart in your chest, just put in the fire and the fever to rest. It's a crossover sculpture, a soul-infused stone, a beautiful fortress that stands all alone. Elegant, icy, and perfectly still, in the marble heart of a stubborn will. Warm it up, kid, melting away.
marble heart turning into clay. The shore is a memory that's starting to fade as I step into the blue of the deep arcade. I'm wearing the foam like a lace on my skin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. The salt is a sting and the water is a weight, waiting for the rhythm of the lunar gate.
I've sailed on the surface and I dived in the deep, searching for the secrets that the oceans keep. But this three-quarter movement has a gravity pull, making every empty gallon feel heavy and full.
I got my compass and a soulful intent, tracing where the original current went. It's a liquid revolution, a nautical grace, a futuristic glow in an ancient place. We're crossing the tides in a rhythmic embrace. We're dancing in ocean walks in the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythmic design, ocean walls crossing the line.
The coral is singing a lament in the hull, while the blue-green shadows climb up on the wall. I've learned that the beauty is often in the swell, in the delicate patterns that the lonely can tell.
It's a soulful perspective on an open door, giving us everything that we're looking for.
I'm amplifying the silence under the waves,
Exploring the depths of the musical caves.
it's a high definition,
Azure-based soul,
letting the repetition
take a massive control. We're mirrors of water, we're shadows of song, in an ocean waltz that is a lifetime long. It's a liquid revolution, a nautical grace, a futuristic glow in an ancient place. We're crossing the tides in a rhythmic embrace. We're dancing in ocean waltz in the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythmic design, ocean walls crossing the line. Breathe so, there's a secret that the anchors will never know. From the pearl to the shell, to the edge of the soul, ocean waltz is in total control. One, two, three, we're dancing in ocean waltz in the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythm tide is pulling at the hem of my gown, while the restless pulse of the city dies down. I'm bathing in a glow that's fluid and pale beneath the silver texture of a celestial veil. It's pouring through the window, it's soaking the floor, a silent invitation to a dreamland shore.
I've chased the sun until my shadow grew long, searching for the cadence of a mythical song. But there's a quiet wisdom in the orb of the night, a cooling saturation of a different light.
It's heavy as a mercury, it's soft as a prayer, hanging like a curtain in the midnight air. It's a rhythmic ocean, it's a luminous sea,
drowning the world in a deep mystery.
We're drifting away where the spirits are free, drenched in liquid moonlight, head to the toe, watching how the rivers of the universe flow. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight, under the influence of liquid moonlight.
The clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick in a world that was moving a little too quick. But here in the puddle of a lunar embrace, I see the future written on a beautiful face. It's a
Vintage perspective, a soul-infused view, turning the old world into something so new.
I'm catching the beams in the palm of my hand, like a handful of diamonds or a bucket of sand.
It's a high-fashion fever with a cool-hearted touch, not too little and never too much, just a perfect vibration, a rhythmic release, finding the center of an absolute peace. It's a rhythmic ocean, it's a luminous sea, drowning the world in a deep mystery. We're drifting away where the spirits are free, drenched in liquid moonlight, head to the toe, watching how the rivers of the universe flow. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight, under the influence of liquid moonlight.
standing right here on the very brink of a silver reality, a metallic soul.
Liquid moonlight is taking control. Liquid moonlight
flowing so bright,
drenched in liquid moonlight, head to the toe, watching how the rivers of the universe flow. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight, under the influence of liquid moonlight.
It's so cool,
It's so clear,
liquid moonlight,
till the sun draws near.
I'm plugging my heart into a vacuum tube,
changing the shape of the emotional cube. I got a high voltage fever in an analog frame, playing a sophisticated neon lit game. The wires are humming with a soulful intent. Wonder where all the original electricity went.
I've got the mahogany soul and the velvet chords, back when the music didn't need the awards. But I love the way you spark in the middle of the track,
bringing the power and the vibration back. It's a beautiful friction, a magnetic pull, making the empty spaces feel heavy and full. It's a chemical reaction, a lightning bolt grace,
a futuristic glow in a vintage style place.
we're crossing the wires in a rhythmic embrace. Welcome to the electric vintage machine, the loudest connection that the world's ever seen. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge.
Supercharged spirit
In a wooden design, electric vintage, crossing the line.
The needle is jumping on the record tonight, igniting a fire with the digital light. I've learned that the energy never gets old, it just needs a brand new story to be told. So
Turn up the volume and let the speakers just moan in the most soulful frequency I've ever known.
I'm sampling the wisdom,
I'm looping the pride, taking the listener on a rhythmic ride. It's a high fashion circuitry, a glamorous hum, waiting for the total amplification to come. We're wired for the beauty, we're built for the grit, in an electric vintage where the pieces all fit. It's a chemical reaction, a lightning bolt grace,
a futuristic glow in a vintage style place.
we're crossing the wires in a rhythmic embrace. Welcome to the electric vintage machine, the loudest connection that the world's ever seen. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge.
Supercharged spirit
In a wooden design, electric vintage, crossing the line. Feel the spark, light the dark,
leave a permanent glowing watermark,
from the battery pack to the core of the soul. Electric vintage is in total control. Welcome to the electric vintage machine, loudest connection that the world's ever seen. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge.
supercharged spirit
In a wooden design, electric vintage, crossing the line.
shocking. It's a live kit
Electric vintage,
until the power fades.
afternoon is thickening like a jar of honey. In a world that's obsessed with the fast and the money, I'm slowing down the movement of my restless soul, letting the golden hour take a massive control. The air is glowing with a resinous scent, wondering where all the original silence went.
I've seen the seasons harden into a fossilized state, waiting for the rhythm at the garden gate. But this amber vibration has a different feel,
something that's ancient, something that's real.
It's a sturdy kind of beauty, a weathered sort of grace,
trapped in the memory of a beautiful face. It's a syrup of sound, a translucent joy,
a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy.
We're preserved in the light that the heavens employ. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. It's a crossover stillness of jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, perfectly divine.
The ticking of the clock is buried in the stone, in the most peaceful frequency I've ever known. I've learned that the treasures are often in the slow, in the way the shadows and the
sunlight grow. It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused view, turning the old world into something so new.
I'm checking the density of the musical air,
with the scent of the evening and the gold in my hair. It's a high-fashion stasis, a glamorous hum, waiting for the total solidification to come, where masterpieces in progress, captured in the grain, in an amber rhythm that can't feel the pain. It's a syrup of sound, a translucent joy,
a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy.
We're preserved in the light that the heavens employ. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. It's a crossover stillness, a jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, whoa, perfectly divine. Do-do-do-do. Don't break the seal, don't wake the world.
Let the map of the universe remain unfurled.
From the tree to the resin to the edge of the soul, amber rhythm is in total control. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. Oh, it's a crossover stillness, a jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, perfectly divine. Just like honey, so sweet kiss, so sweet kiss. Amber rhythm, until the sun sets forever. luxury suite. I can feel the pulse of the metropolitan heat. The walls are lined with a plush kind of red, matching all the visions living inside of my head. I'm wrapped in the texture of a dangerous wish,
the ultimate prize on a silver-plated dish.
I've caught a lot of things in my 90-odd years. I've walked through the valleys of the hopes and the fears,
But this kind of warmth has a different sting,
like a soulful melody that the sirens would sing. It's a lush agitation, a smooth burning fire, climbing the ladder of a vintage desire.
It's a sophisticated sickness,
a refined sort of ache,
the kind of beautiful fever
that you don't wanna break.
we're shivering
For the sake of the rhythm we make. We've got that velvet fever deep in the skin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. It's a crossover, passionate jazz-infused heat, making the bitter world taste incredibly sweet. Thick as a shadow and soft as a sigh. Velvet fever, reaching the sky.
The doctors of swing can't find a cure for a spirit this heavy and a love this pure.
I've seen the lights dim in the greatest of halls, but the rhythm keeps bouncing off the velvet walls. It's a soulful contagion, a rhythmic disease, bringing the whole of the town to its knees.
I'm checking my pulse to the beat of the drum,
waiting for the total surrender to come. It's a high fashion sweat, a glamorous glow, watching the mercury continue to grow. We're burning the archives, we're melting the gold in a velvet fever that can't be controlled.
It's a sophisticated sickness,
refined sort of ache,
the kind of beautiful fever
that you don't want to break.
we're shivering
For the sake of the rhythm we make. We've got that velvet fever deep in the skin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. It's a crossover, passionate jazz-infused heat, making the bitter world taste incredibly sweet. Thick as a shadow and soft as a sigh. Velvet fever, reaching the sky. Total control. Fever, I'm a believer. We've got that velvet fever deep in the skin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. It's a crossover, passionate jazz-infused heat, making the bitter world taste incredibly sweet. Thick as a shadow and soft as a sigh. Velvet fever, reaching the sky. So warm, baby, so smooth. Velvet fever, it's the only way to move. The road is stretching out to a point of pure light, and in the struggle of the long, lonely night, I'm looking at the boundary where the sky meets the land, with a vintage map and a heart in my hand. The clouds are parting for a final display, as the ghosts of the past simply wither away.
I've walked many miles and I've sung many songs, riding the rhythms and the melodic wrongs. But this is the vista that I've waited to see, the ultimate version of the music in me.
It's a peaceful conclusion, a golden age view, under a canopy of a brand new blue. It's a spiritual distance, a luminous end, around the very last sophisticated bend.
We're merging our souls where the heavens descend.
We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, final horizon where the stars align.
The curtain is rising on a limitless scene, in the space that exists where the world has been. I've learned that the journey is a circle of grace, ending right here in this beautiful place.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused dream, flowing like a river in a celestial stream. I'm amplifying the hope until it's all I can feel, in a final horizon that is actually real. It's a high definition, eternal bass soul, letting the magnitude take a massive control, where mirrors of light with shadows of song, in a final horizon where we both belong. It's a spiritual distance, a luminous end, around the very last sophisticated bend. We're merging our souls where the heavens descend. We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design. Final horizon where the stars align. Don't look back, there's no more reason for the heart to laugh. From the edge of the earth to the core of the soul, final horizon is in total control. Don't look back, don't look back. We're reaching the final horizon at last. We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design. Final horizon where the stars align.
We made it.
I'll I'm blooming in the corner where the light doesn't reach, learning the lessons that the shadows have to teach. My petals are velvet and my scent is a sin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. I'm a rare breed flower in a greenhouse of glass, watching the ghosts of the metropolitan pass.
I've walked through the jungles of the concrete and steel, searching for something that was actually real.
And then I found a blossom in the dead of the night, radiating a purple mysterious light. You're a crossover beauty, a jazz-colored seed, giving a weary soul everything I need. It's a nocturnal nectar, a poisonous joy,
a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy,
for growing in the dark that the heavens employ. We found a midnight orchid in the rain, growing through the sorrow and the metropolitan pain. It's a soul-infused blossom, a jazz-drenched bliss, sealed with the dew of a botanical kiss. Exotic and elegant, a rhythmic design, midnight orchid, perfectly divine.
The garden is sleeping, but we're wide awake for the sake of the rhythm and the beauty we make.
I've seen the roses and I've seen the weeds, but you're the only one who fulfills my needs. It's a vintage fragrance, a soulful perfume, filling up the emptiness of the lonely room.
I'm stretching my leaves to the beat of the drum, waiting for the pollination of the spirit to come.
It's a high-fashion floral, a glamorous root, the branches of jazz and the ancient fruit. We're blossoming slow in the violet haze, under the influence of the urban waves.
It's a nocturnal nectar,
a poisonous joy,
sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy.
we're growing in the dark that the heavens employ. We found a midnight orchid in the rain, growing through the sorrow and the metropolitan pain. It's a soul-infused blossom, a jazz-drenched bliss, sealed with the dew of a botanical kiss. Exotic the story of a fortune that's yet to be told.
The paparazzi flash like a storm in the night,
but I'm looking for a different kind of light. Everything is sparkling, everything is sharp, like the frantic strings of a celestial harp.
I've seen the crown jewels and the Vanity Fair, the smell of ambition in the expensive air. But the real treasure is the grit in the sand,
the pressure that only the heart can withstand.
We're shining like beacons on a frozen hill, while the rest of the universe is perfectly still.
It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance
that the stars only know. We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear. It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust,
a story that never grows old. I remember when the diamonds were buried in coal, before the refinery took its heavy toll. It takes a long time for the clarity to peak,
to find the unique vibration that we seek.
I got the scratches
of a lifetime on my skin, but that's where the actual light enters in.
I'm turning the friction to a disco ball,
reflecting the shadows on the ballroom wall. It's a modern day luster with an ancient core, the kind of shine that they don't make anymore.
We're expensive and raw, we're fragile and tough,
in a world that can never seem to get quite enough. It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance
that the stars only know. We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear. It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust,
a story that never grows old.
that I've ever seen. Diamond dust, diamond light, and we trust. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear. It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, and brighter than gold, diamond dust.
Story that never grows old.
Shine on, shine bright, kick diamond dust until we turn to stars. has slipped below the level of the sea, leaving a world of a violet mystery. I'm looking at the towers of a deep sapphire, waiting for the stars to start a celestial fire.
I'm tracing the horizon with a digital touch,
wondering why the evening matters so much.
I've seen the skyline change from a gray to a blue,
watching how the shadows give a brand new view.
There's a dignity found in the depth of the dive,
under the dome of a plum-colored sky. I've got my coat and a soulful intent, tracing where the original daylight went.
It's a saturated silence,
a royal kind of joy,
a sophisticated nature
for a girl and a boy.
We're merging with the shades
that the heavens employ. We're lost in the indigo skyline tonight, fading away from the harshness of the light.
It's a crossover horizon,
a jazz-infused dream, flowing like a river in a moonlit stream. Deep and majestic, a soulful design, indigo skyline, perfectly divine.
The windows are glowing like diamonds in the dark,
leaving a permanent,
beautiful mark. I've learned that the glory is often in the shade,
in the delicate patterns that the evening has made.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused view,
turning the asphalt into something so new.
I'm amplifying the purple until it gets
thick in an indigo skyline that makes the heart tick.
It's a high-definition cobalt-based soul,
letting the saturation take a massive control.
We're mirrors of darkness,
we're shadows of song in an indigo skyline
that is a lifetime long. It's a saturated silence,
a royal kind of joy,
a sophisticated nature
for a girl and a boy.
We're merging with the shades
that the heavens employ. We're lost in the indigo skyline tonight, fading away from the harshness of the light.
It's a crossover horizon,
a jazz-infused dream, flowing like a river in a moonlit stream. Deep and majestic, a soulful design, indigo skyline, perfectly divine.
Infused dream,
flowing like a river in a moonlit stream. Deep and majestic, a soulful design, indigo skyline, perfectly divine. So blue,
so deep here,
indigo skyline,
until the moon is